Hi everybody, today I'm going to be telling you yoga poses for fast hair growth. First is Vajrasana, also known as the diamond pose. Next is the Uttanapandasana, also known as the raised feet pose. Adho Mukha Svanasana, also known as the downward dog pose. Next you have the inverted knee pull. Ustrasana, also known as the camel pose. Sasangasana, also known as the rabbit pose. Matsyasana, also known as the fish pose. So now I want you guys to come on and do it with me. First, we're going to start off with Uttanapandasana, also known as the raised leg pose. The benefits of this is it cures stomach disorders like acidity, indigestion, and constipation. It also strengthens the abdominal organs. This also cures back pain and is helpful for losing weight. It's also good for people with diabetes. This can help relieve stress and basically improve your hair growth because the less stressed out you are, the more you're able to grow your hair. Next is Balasana, also known as the child pose. What you're going to do is place your hand on your thighs and palms down. Maintain the position of thighs as shown in the image above. While exhaling slowly, bring your chest between your knees and swing your hands forward. Then you're going to breathe gently and hold the posture for 2 to 3 minutes. Then come to starting position. You can repeat this in a cycle for 5 to 10 times. The benefits of this is it releases stress, tension and fatigue, and cures back pain. You also will have your head inverted, which will increase your hair growth. The pose that I'm currently in is Sasangasana, also known as the rabbit pose. From the child pose, you're going to hold onto your heels with your hands and pull the forehead towards the knees with the top of your head on the floor. Holding tightly onto your heels, you must inhale and lift the hips up toward the ceiling and roll onto the crown of your head and press the forehead as close to your knees as possible. You must breathe and hold for 4 to 8 breaths. To release, slowly exhale in the lower hips to the heels and slide the forehead back to the floor into child pose. The benefits of this is it lengthens the spine and stretches the backs, arms, and shoulders while stimulating the immune and endocrine systems. This also improves your hair growth. Come to your knees with your legs hip-width apart and place your hands on your hips with your thumbs on your sacrum, which is the bony plate at the base of your spine. Then you're going to inhale to engage your lower belly and reach your tailbone towards your knees, creating a space between the lower vertebrae. On another inhalation, you're going to lift your sternum and draw your elbows towards each other, allowing the rib cage to expand. Make sure you keep your chest raised and your core engaged, your spine long and your chin tucked as you drop your hands towards your heels. Press the heels of your hands into the heels of your feet while draping the fingers over the soles. Make sure you keep lifting your sternum. Now you lift your shoulders to allow the trapeze muscles between the shoulder blades to rise up and cushion your cervical spine. You're going to gently lower your head and neck and gaze at the tip of your nose. The benefits of this pose is it strengthens your back, opens the shoulders, chest, and the quadriceps, and it boosts your mood and your energy. Next, you're going to lie on your back on the floor with your knees bent, feet on the floor. And you're going to inhale and lift your pelvis slightly off the floor. And slide your hands palms down below your buttocks. Then rest your buttocks on the back of your hands. Be sure to tuck your forearms and elbows up close to the sides of your torso. Inhale and press your forearms and elbows firmly against the floor. Next, press your scapulus into your back and with an inhale, lift your upper torso and head away from the floor. Then release your head back onto the floor. Depending on how high your arch can go, your back and lift your chest. Either the back of your head or its crown will rest on the floor. There should be a minimal amount of weight on your head to avoid crunching your neck. You can keep your knees bent or straighten your legs onto the floor. It depends how hard you want to make the stretch. You can keep this pose for 15 to 30 seconds, and the benefits are it improves constipation, anxiety, fatigue, and also menstrual pain. Next, I'm just doing basic toe touches, and I'm also going to do knee pulls. Basically, with my head inverted, it rushes the blood to my head and creates circulation. Making your blood rush to your head shocks your body and makes the follicles grow faster with the new added blood flow. Just make sure you try to grab your heels and hold the pose for a few seconds. Besides strengthening your abdomen and your hamstrings, the forward bend results in your head being below the heart, which helps increase circulation in the head, as well as relaxing you, helping any stress that may be associated with hair loss. You can do this pose for as long as you want, but make sure when you come up off of this pose, do not go too fast as you can get a headache. So be careful. Next is the skull brightener. Besides sounding like a heavy metal band, this pose breathing combo is the easiest and most convenient of all poses. Here, you should just focus on your breath and not the actual pose so much. Basically, this can be done practically anywhere, even a chair, while sitting in a pose of your choice. With your spine erect and your palms on your knees, focus on the point at the end of your nose and gently inhale through your nostrils. This pose benefits and brings oxygen to your body and the scalp and also helps strengthen the core at the same time. Okay, so the next stretch is so easy. You're gonna stand with your feet hip distance apart and your arms by your sides. You're gonna bend your right knee so slightly and raise your left arm over your head. Slowly slide your right hand down your right thigh toward your knee and put your weight into your right hand as you lean your torso to the right and press your left hip out to the side and reach up with your left arm and to increase the stretch. And you can basically go side by side switching. You can stay in this pose for 30 seconds and then switch sides as you see me doing above. And there you have it. Those are the stretches that can help increase your hair growth. The end.